I had to make a video real quick about this topic because it's been pressing me today, and it's a real thing, and that is the ruthless inner critic in your mind. Uh, Sometimes it's your parents' voices, what your parents said to you, and it's a real thing. I thought that being in no contact for this long, that the parent voices would go away, and that the inner critic would die off, but that has not been the case. And I've read comments on other channels about how that the parents' voices remain in your mind, even after no contact, and it's a true thing. It I can verify with that. Stuff that my mother told me, gets in my mind. Hurtful things that my mother told me. Uh, she said some hurtful things, for sure, um, in my life. Um, and as I've been trying to live on my own, I can hear her voice. You know what I mean? You know, how she thinks about me, how she thinks I'm a failure, and um, that kind of thing. Um, how she thinks I can't make it on my own. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And I don't want to say she's right. You know what I mean? Like, I want to prove to myself that I can make it in this world by myself, on my own, despite the pain I'm in every day, despite um, depression, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I want to prove that I can make it in this world, despite all that, and just make one final charge, you know what I mean? In this life, one final stand, of, I don't know. It used to be proving a point to God, that I wasn't worthless, That's how it started. Because when you have an upbringing like mine, you hate God. I mean, like, abused in religious scenarios, under a religious roof, a religious everything, you know what I mean? You got some God issues. You got some God hate brewing, and like, I admit I'm no exception. You know, that I wasn't a fan of God for a lot of my life. You know what I mean? I wasn't. Um, I thought, they say you're God's children. Well, don't you defend your children? You know what I mean? Don't you defend your children? That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say to God. Don't you defend your children? You know what I mean? I got the scars to prove from strangulation. I wasn't defended. I got the scars to prove I wasn't defended from just one incident, from a strangulation attempt. You know what I mean? So, anyways, kind of got off topic there. I guess my God issues aren't fully resolved, but I do know uh, God is my only hope still, uh, because I don't have any other option. I don't have any other option besides God Himself right now. Um, and that's a very unique position to be in, and a position I know that I'm in very well, that I have no other option except for God directly. Uh, the God that watched the abuse, that's my only option. The God that watched the car accidents, that's my only option. You know what I mean? It's a shitty position to be in, you know what I mean? But it's true, like, uh, the higher power, or whatever you want to call God, that's my only option. Um, every day, my only option. And I know it very well. I know that I have a roof over my head right now because of God. I know that I have a job right now because of God. All these things I know because of God. You know what I mean? He's given all these things to me in the past years. You know what I mean? After I had given up in life completely, I completely gave up in life, completely. And I had no desire to make a comeback. I had completely lost my desire to be here, you know. God starts to help me after that. You know what I mean? But I don't really deserve to be helped, you know. I admit that I ask God to end my life frequently, just peacefully in my sleep, you know, just end my life, you know. But He never does. And I live through another day when I wake up, you know what I mean? So that's how much pain and uncertain I am about the future. Is I ask God, just take me out, please. Just take me out, you know. Um, I did my best. You know, I can say that I tried my best. Um, I can honestly say that I tried for real. Um, in the last decade, especially, I've been trying to get somewhere in this life, you know. Um, but I don't know. But back to the topic of the video, that harsh inner critic, um, the parents' voices is a real thing, and it's not a simple thing to get rid of. Um, I have found it's not simple to get rid of it. Um, no matter how much time has passed by, uh, how much distance I've created from the parents, their voices are still in my mind, you know, criticizing me and thinking I'm worthless and thinking I can't amount to anything, and, you know, everything that a scapegoat goes throughout life, you know, going through my mind, you know. But anyways, uh, I watched a kind of an inspiring video about um, a guy that was talking about no matter where a chosen one goes, evil will follow. You know, I can't avoid evil no matter where I go. They know they recognize me, and I know they've recognized me since I was young. You know, something about me. They don't like something about me. That's what I know. Um, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what there is to like about me. Like, I don't like me either, you know? But some higher power still likes me for some reason. I don't know. And that's why I'm still around. I don't really have any goals or aspirations in life. I just try not to be homeless, basically. I try not to be locked up or homeless. You know, those two things. Um, but anyways, I guess that's all I'll say for this video. That harsh inner critic is a real thing for sure. It's a big struggle. Because I don't think the harsh inner critic wants you around anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's that brutal. It's that mean. You know. So, anyways, that's all I'll say for this video.